It's Week 17 of the National Football League, and we've got the Panthers' Offensive Player of the Year. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Panthers and the Saints under the lights on Sunday night.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome.
Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
On 1st and 10, Booth.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Booth. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Corral to throw, 1st and 10.
He finds McCoy. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
The 22 more yards there and another first down. They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. A minimum gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, this defense for the Saints, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And the big difference in the ballgame, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
Switching it up, Corral will throw here.
That is caught at the 7. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
We're scoreless after 1. Panther football to start quarter number 2. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Corral.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season.
And the Panthers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
That pass complete to Deontay Hardy.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They run it again with Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down. Boom. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And he's got room. And all the way down to the 10-yard line.
The 71 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. The quick slant caught. And he's brought down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time.
It was finished off by Matt Corral, who took it in himself.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
And the Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing to start the drive. Boom. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Back to throw. Boom. Complete over the middle to Hardy.
And he is going to have a Saints first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Webb.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Well, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was the Colts who were able to come away with the home victory. Michael Pittman, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Joe Mixon, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. And lastly, we'll wrap up the week with Monday Night Football. Definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for Carolina. And the ground game has been a big part of why they have this big lead. And you have to figure they'll lean on it a little bit more in the third and fourth quarters. Meanwhile, for the Saints, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things...
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late-season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter.
1st and 10 for the Panthers as Corral gets him set.
At their own 21.
On first down, Corral.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McCoy. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down.
On the handoff, it's Akers.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Now Corral.
He finds his man, complete. It's McCoy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
Corral with it on first down.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's McCoy. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Going right back to Akers.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Corral.
Throw left side complete. That's McCoy. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
Looking to throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Throwing on 1st down.
Boom. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
To throw on 3rd down. Boom. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pick up there. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
On second down, it's Walker.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Looking to throw. Clifford.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Out quickly to Jeudy.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Back to throw. Clifford.
Got a man. It's Jeudy complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
These two connected with each other. They've got real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Caught on a slant. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And it is 28-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Throwing to start the drive. Booth. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hardy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Operating from the gun. Booth looking left sideline incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They're going for it with the option right. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On 1st down. Boom. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Boom. He completes it to Olave. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now, because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away, because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Carolina,
they have indeed reached a perfect 16-0, but now still one game remains before they join the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to finish a regular season unbeaten.